All right, let's do it. Some more videos tonight. Sunday, January 24th, championship football weekend. How about that game before I start all this? Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Brady going back again. Incredible. And the Green Bay coach not going for it. Fourth down. You need a touchdown. There's 2 minutes left in the game. And you might not get the ball back. And what happened? They didn't get the ball back. Terrible, terrible coaching there. All right. Let's start off with some stocks. Let's see here. All right, start off with AWPC. Let me find it here on FinViz. Let's see. All right, APWC actually. All right, Asia Pacific Wire and Cable. 57 million market cap, minus zero point zero million income, 305 million sales, float 3.39 million. No news in this recently, January 4th. Before that, September 18th. What do they do? Distribute, manufacture power cable, electronic wire products in Singapore, Thailand, Australia, People's Republic of China. It's founded in 1996. Headquartered in Taipei, Taiwan. So let's take a look at this stock. As we see here, this came about in 2011. Made it to the six line. And then you can see back and forth here, just went to 4 and then bottomed here near 1 and 16, pretty close. And then it really did bottom here. Look at the volume here. Again, I'm saying this with all the stocks. Has anyone been seeing this? The huge volume we're getting in here, liquidity in the market, and I guess that means we're going further up, or people are pumping the market until we get a big pullback. I guess so. We'll see what happens. The weekly, see we made a dive down. It's been in a downtrend since really 2012, 2011, and then we bottomed here. So let's look at the daily here. See if we can see what this one's doing here. This stock. This has no volume too. Look at this, 2,000. This isn't a heavy volume stock. Till we start to get more volume in October, 390,000. Then look at these spikes. This spike on this candle, 29 million. This one on Friday, 24 million. Now, like I said before, that 6 line is huge. That's why look at this. We came up, came right back down, and pushed it down very hard here. So the low's been getting higher since that one hold. Right now, you want really 350 to hold, 3, and this trend line 250. See, it's coming up. The low keeps getting higher. You want that to hold, and we want this basically to break back over 6 now. So it's a big target in this stock. As you can see, intraday. Look at this move here. This was a great day trade. Came here, you're flat from yesterday. Just look at your move either pre-market or the day before, and you can see the line here. We went up 450. It was a pure momentum. When you're in these plays and you just see it keep going, you're in it really till you see a reversal candle or something. There it was. This was all red. I mean, all green. Excuse me, all green till the red candle. So there it was. All right, so this is looking interesting. Yeah, that big volume is a telltale sign of maybe more to come, more action. Let's look at BBIG. Vinso Ventures, which is, let's see what they did. Vinco Ventures stock blast nearly fivefold after merger deal with Zash. That was the day before. So they're a development, manufacturing, sales, fulfillment company, North America, Asia Pacific, and Europe. Offers toys, plush, homeware, electronics. Founded 2017, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. 65 million market cap, minus 10 million income, 19 million sales, 8 million float. Let's take a look at this. So right here, this had to move 2018 to 6, bounced all the way up to 11 plus. and then we make the dive down. So you can see on the weekly here, see this back and forth, formed pretty close to a falling wedge. This was outside of it, but you get the drift here. And then look at this spike up. Then we came back to this line, which is the good old 150 line. So let's take a look at the daily here. Back and forth. We broke out of that, and a falling wedge, you want to break out pretty good. And this was really good, but it came all the way back. Went to 4, came back to 2 line, got to the 4 line, and then ultimately back to this 150 line. It's a very good support. And then you had the merger news. This thing took off. This went to 9 plus. Now we're back and forth. I didn't really read the news if it's actually like approved. I'm not sure if their merger deal. So I didn't look into it. Maybe the deal closed at a price, but he's probably can look into that deeper. But right on this chart, you can see the 4 line and 6 line is huge. So we're fighting in between there, and we'll see what happens on that next week. All right, let's go on to CLPS. CLPS. All right, this is CLPS Incorporation Technology. What else do they do here? Incorporation invests in e-commerce to diversify its business model. Nothing recently on this news. They provide information technology, consulting solutions, banking, insurance, financial sectors, Republic of China. Headquartered 2005, founded in Kuangtong, Hong Kong. So they do a lot of finance, a lot of stuff about the finance, technology. This came about in 2018. See this? Then you have a big move down. Every high was low, lower, and lower, and we found the support. As you can see, where's the support line? Like 169. So you can see the big ridges in this. In 2019, this fell and bounced up pretty big. So in 2020, and look at the wicks here. Look at the volume. It keeps wanting to look. Looks like it wants to break that level here, which is that 450 level. So let's go back here. The drop, 2020, huge spike up, the 850, came crashing down after that to the 170 line, 175. Then we started to take off. Look at this: June, July, August, October. The lows are getting higher on all these spikes. And then this 450 line is huge here. Look at this: 1, 2, you have 3, 4, 5, like 6, almost 7 touches. So this tells me the low is getting higher. This is going to break through, most likely. So if this gets over 450, you're looking at anywhere 450 to maybe 9 if it spikes. But you have a 650 line. Once you're over here, anything can happen at this point. So you want this to go up and then 450 to come back as support. That'll be your support. And then in here, you want really the ultimate 3 line to hold, and you don't want it really to go below 350, 325. Although it could. See, it's just grinding up. But you can see this action on them spikes. That's a sign it wants to go higher. And look at the volume. The volume's higher in all these spikes. There's no down volume. See it? There's no candles. So definitely look for that. Looks like big things ahead for that stock. CLPS. All right, let's look at ears. All right, healthcare, RS Medical Holding, 36 million market cap, minus 6.4 million income, no sales, 6.7 million float. They haven't had any updates since December. I don't see no news in this. Development by a biopharmaceutical company, development of pharmaceutical products, treatment, prevention of central nervous system disorders, has a phase 3. 101 has a 201, a 111, a 125, 102. Founded 1998, headquartered in Hamilton, Bermuda. Collaboration and license agreement with Inserm. and Exogen SA to develop, manufacture, and commercialize pharmaceutical products and delivery devices. Yeah, so this stock has a lot going on too. It's not like a one-trick pony. It looks like you go up here. We've had two splits, and down we go. On these splits, it's always a ladder down. So you're looking closely now to the weekly. You can see that. Go to the daily, and let's take a look here. What we see. What's the lines here? I can put another line on this. You can see right here this 50 line. Who knows? Maybe we'll get back here. Some of these stocks have exploded. Anything's possible. So this had a big gap, then a reverse split in 2018. Tried to get up to 50 again, a nice reversal, then fell hard on a few gaps down. Got the 30. Yeah, then down we go. Another split. Then this went to 75 line right here. Make this line about 75. Where's the line down here? So see this, the 75 line right here. All right, so look at this back and forth. This happened for pretty much the year. April. Look at this all the way through. And see the spikes, spikes, spikes. Kept wanting to try to go up until you got to December, which you did. On this day, it was 306 million in volume. This thing shot up to 650. And then this is the important part. We came back down. Look at the volume. No volume. Can be dead, pretty much dead. You're getting like 4 million, average volume. Then held this 250 line. Look at this 250. Hold, hold, hold. And then we had a nice move the last 3 days now on this. And the volume's a little bit getting higher here. You can see this. A little bit creeping up, 10 million. So in this, you have a big trend line, all-time trend line. If we break that, see what's next here. Trying to get above 325, 350. It came back from almost 375. So I would look here towards 325, climb back to 375, then 4 plus, and then maybe 525. And this 250 is big. Look how it held. So that's a good support there. That's your ultimate support right now. It could drop back down to here. Who knows? But 250 looked really good. So this one's shaping up really good too. They get a lot in the pipeline, it looks like, and good things with this. Good things with this stock as we look at it right now. All right, so that's it. Onward we go. Subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades on YouTube. Hit that like button. TradeIdeas.com referral. Twitter, Mike Frank 007. TikTok, Mike Frank II. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. And stock twits, Mike Cayman Trades. All right, that's it. Peace.